Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Breathe out. Nobody said it'd be easy. You're working hard to take care of your baby. And the way the world's set up, even when you make it up, you got to keep it moving on. So it's okay, girl. Take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Lay your troubles down. When you drama, makes me wanna I know you're tired of stressing with the world on your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. I know you're tired of stressing. No, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. 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 Papi. No puedo dejar de sentir una especial de manera de usted. Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Breathe out. Nobody said it'd be easy. You're working hard to take care of your baby. And the way the world's set up, even when your man gets up, you got to keep it moving on. So it's okay, girl. It can take her to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow it's gonna be alright. Just breathe. Just breathe. Trouble now. When you I know you're tired of stressing with the world on your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. I know you're tired of stressing. No, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Listen, I had to go and take a page out of Homer Blow's book, A Close Between him and Autumn Blaze. Just breathe, yo, because some days be doing the day thing and be doing the stuff. And I don't, wait. You know, you know what? I mean, let me digress because nobody said that life was going to be easy. Nobody said that we was going to be without stress or troubles or woes or nothing. We just wanted sometime to just can we get a breath, a break, a moment, an opportunity to just be like, am I? And like generally mean it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's logging on. I appreciate you. Shout out to blowradio.com for having us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could be anywhere else, but you opted to be here with blowradio.com. Shout out to everybody that's chiming in, checking in. I appreciate you. I'm getting to it. Welcome to Monday, baby. Y'all know how we do each and every Monday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's your girl, JustPatrice, and we are officially live right here on blowradio.com. Of course, we are also live on YouTube. And let me double check. Oh, snaps. I think we are live also on Instagram, which is a win. Shout out to Soldier Rock. Shout out to Seneca 95. Listen, we out here. Say hi, and I'm going to say hi back. And we gonna make sure that we all in together on these posts. You understand what I'm saying? Doing all the things together. Good vibes, good energy, great conversation. We got something to talk about today. I got some things to talk about always. But sometimes you just really like, let's just take a minute to get it together. Let me breathe again because last week I could not. I don't know what was going on with the barometric pressure, the level of allergies. I don't know if my pills was not doing a thing. Sometimes you just like, I do not feel well, and I do not know why I don't feel well, but I need to get it together on the ASAP. And it don't always happen on the ASAP. And sometimes you gotta wait and see it through and get all the stuff together. Again, I'm glad you guys are joining. If you want to call in, I invite you to do so by calling area code 414-885-4739, 885 885-4739. Okay. We are here in the building. I'm glad to have you join the conversation. Um, oh my. Okay. Um, and if you would like to call in, you're welcome to do so. Of course, I encourage you to do so. I encourage you to say hi so I can say hi back to you. That would be great. I just want to know where you logged on at. If you are in the city, where you from. If you're not from the city, where you from. All the types of stuff. We're gonna chop it up, whatever. Just a reminder that this Saturday, the 29th, I'm from 2 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time at the Fitzsimmons Boys and Girls Club on 34th and North Avenue. We will be celebrating the 30th annual birthday party for the kids. Yo, 30 of them, right? 30. Jeez. And this one is going to be spectacular, like beyond we could ever have imagined. Seriously. The amount of toys, the amount of sponsors, the amount of engagement, all the activities. I'm like bounce houses, skates, is a mini farm, a petting farm. Just and listen, the amount of toys, the amount of ride on vehicles, whether it's the little car, trucks, or bikes. Yes, Homer and them showing out this year. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that the Home Blow Foundation is showing out this year. And if you have never brought your children to a birthday party for the kids events, if you had never gone when you were young enough, 30 years, a long time. Some of y'all, it's been there when y'all was kids and y'all bringing y'all kids. Some of y'all bringing the grandkids because y'all was old enough then to be on the way out. And we talking about 30 years plus 12 plus 30. You know what I'm saying? Put you at 43, and some of y'all grandparents. So it's you, your kids, and your kids' kids. I'm just saying. That's what we're talking about, keeping a legacy alive. This is what we're trying to do, trying to stay on point and stay focused and do just that. Okay. That's how we get out. If you want to know more about the details, inbox me and I will send you a flyer. Because I don't have it here. Maybe someone will jump on and we'll be able to share that for you as well. But otherwise, not every, but this Saturday on the 29th, the last Saturday of the month. Okay. The last Saturday of the month. It is the 30th annual birthday party for the kids from 2 to 6 p.m. at the Fitzsimmons Boys and Girls Club, which is located on 34th and North Avenue. I'm giving y'all all the basics. If I give y'all exact addresses, y'all can be like, huh? 34th and North Avenue, the Boys and Girls Club on 34th and North Avenue. That entire area is going to be going in. Going in. It's very excited about it. Um, let me see what this. Oh my goodness. It's a lot happening. Though I'm definitely excited about all the things. It's been a lot of things happening for yeah. Let's see. We'll figure out all the details of that when it comes along. How do I process that? You don't have things be happening. You be like, wait a minute, let me figure out what is happening, what is going on, why that is happening the way that it is. And sometimes you be like, let me get it together. Let me get it together. Let me breathe through it. I try to encourage a lot of my people to take a deep breath before we start making major decisions in our lives. A lot of people want you to do things that make them comfortable in spite of what makes you comfortable. And I'm gonna say this again. I'm definitely all over that. I am over doing what makes other people comfortable. You don't got to. You don't got to. Because I'm not going to. So if you are uncomfortable and you don't want to do that, don't. And then you just got to deal with the consequences because that's what you have to deal with. Just like I got to deal with the consequences of doing the whatevers. Because at this point, no, mm-mm, absolutely not. Hold on. Hmm. Yes, I am still very much drinking that mushroom coffee. I have some left. I have some left, and I've been drinking it because it really do like keep my stomach from being off the chain. Like instead of feeling bloated all the time, I don't feel. I feel full. I feel energized. If I'm feeling sluggish at all, then I take the. Oh, mom. Oh gosh. Okay. My mom is helping me with something, and I'm trying to get it together so I can as she is helping me. I'm trying to help her help me. I just want her to know I appreciate her and all the things that she does for me. I've been doing the best I can every day to show her how much I appreciate her, and not just in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Not just a quick thank you, because I personally feel like we need to do more when we loving on our people. And I know that sometimes thank you is enough. Thank you is all you have. You know what I mean? And I understand that, but like my energy be big. And my thank you, I be wanting my thank you to be that big, and sometimes it ain't. And I'm not saying that that's how I want to be thanked. I don't have to be do that. Just a sign of gratitude is totally fine for me. But I be wanting to do more. Like I feel like when you give me more, I want to give you more. When you do more for me, I want to do more for you. And not because of that. I mean, it's because it's just what I want to do. It encourages me to do more. And I don't do it with the expectation that you do more. I do it because you made me feel like I want to do more. You created a feeling, you created or inspired a response. And that is what I be on. I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't gonna even hold you. Shout out to Sandra B and AB for they this past weekend they did a vow renewal. 25 years of love, of growing together, like coming into maturity. They married each other. They was babies. You know what I'm saying? We talking about 25 years ago. They was babies, and not babies, but they was babies. You get what I'm saying? And loving each other and growing together, then growing up together, raising amazing children who are now raising amazing children. You don't just listen. You want to celebrate those types of things. Shout out to everybody that was on deck and helping to make the evening spectacular for them. Shout out for all their family for showing up and saying, you know what, we know that y'all been married for this amount of time, but we appreciate y'all like showing up and saying, and we still in love, and we still connected, and we still building, and we still. I love that. I love that. I love that for them, and I love that for them as an example in the city of Milwaukee to what that's supposed to look like for couples. hmm I'm thirsty, y'all. So don't mind me. I thank you for your patience. Let me jump over here real quick. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Sherry Weitzman. Glad you guys joined the conversation. I appreciate you over on IG. There's so many other platforms. I be trying to get this stuff together, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I was talking to my brother Devon, and we were talking about how sometimes, even the greatest of great people need to be reminded or re-reminded. That's the file. Be reminded, because that's just the same statement. Need to be reminded of their greatness or their skill set or their capabilities or just who you are. And sometimes we get caught up in life cycles and we feel some kind of way, and you don't get a chance to push past that or grow into a different space. And sometimes when life challenges you, you end up stepping away from that, and you get caught up in the challenge, you get caught up in the why is this happening to me? And then all of a sudden, now we living in a victim mentality. Now we're living in the concept of brokenness, and now we're just staying there, and no one really wants to. Coming away from there is not always easy. You get what I'm saying? And so we don't always do so successfully. And I don't know. I just know that sometimes as we are working towards doing better, not just for ourselves, but just so we can be better for those that we care about, we lose um, we lose track of those things. And I just want to take a moment to remind you that ideas don't come from quote unquote nowhere. And whether you believe in a divine intervention, or you believe in divine inspiration, or if you believe in um, the gift of ancestors, if you believe in DNA transference, whatever it is you believe, it was put there for a reason. And I think if you do the proper research in whichever area you choose to reference, you'll see how what is meant for you is meant for you. Even the lessons, even the hard parts, you got to learn, fam. You got to learn to not do certain things. And some people need to be caught on fire and sent to run up and down the street so they can, but their body can be full of blaze. And so they can get it. Oh, don't do that. Put me out. Put me out. Somebody get something to put the fire out. Wait, don't put the water on. This is gonna make it worse. Whatever the case may be, some people actually have to put their hand on the stove. That's not my life. That is absolutely not my ministry. I learned from the easily. I can watch you and learn to do something as I learned last night. I folded it up differently. I took it out the box last night. Perfect example is I was watching online a woman fold $1 into a cube, and I figured it out. It took me a second, but I slowly but surely watched her fold it. Mind you, no directions. I can't hear her. And then some parts of the box where they sped up because it's like repeat this process was what I understood, because they sped the part of the video up. So they didn't delete it, they didn't skip off, they just sped it up, which told me that just keep doing it. Just do this, keep doing this until you get to this part. So I did that. And eventually when I got to the end of the cube, I was like, some of my creases ain't perfect. So it was like less than a millimeter. We talking about this much. Let me try to turn this so you can see that line. So you see that, like that much off. And that's like a ridiculously small size. But I keep trying to explain people, when you have a cabinet, if the if you are over a millimeter too close to the other end, and there is no give adjustment in the bracket or the hinge bracket, that mug ain't closing. It ain't closing. If you don't have if you are a millimeter off and there is no give in the hinge bracket, whatever you was trying to close, baby, it ain't closing. It don't fit. If it just don't fit. It be close, but if it don't fit, it don't fit. Now you done scraped it all up, chipped it, or whatever the case may be, trying to put this door on or close this cabinet or slide this drawer in, and it don't fit. So you causing damage to make it happen, which is what we do all the time to ourselves. We cause damage trying to make something fit. It does not, where it does not belong. Oh, if I'm not talking to myself, this crazy. I've done that for so long. Mm, mm, mm. I gotta do better with that. I just mentally just beat myself up real fast. Like, girl, why is you doing that? You don't have to. You don't have to at all. Why would you don't do it? And maybe you will learn differently. Maybe you will learn better. I'm looking now to see if I can grab that. Look at that. I love when my other accounts follow myself because now I can figure out what I need to share. Let me jump over here on Instagram. I'm not Instagram, but YouTube, and share on FB Messenger my YouTube so that people could see it. Oh, guys, that's so good. I'm using my YouTube channel to get the views because that's where I need them. That's where I need y'all to watch at. I need you to watch on the YouTube channel. I need the channel to get the engagement that we are talking about right now, and the focus and the building and the all the things. Again, if you are logging on, I see a couple of y'all chiming in here on Facebook or on the base concept of where y'all let me look here. Oh, you're on Just Patrice page and my personal page. Hello, Facebook users. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you say hi so I can say hi back to you. And yes, I am tagging folks, but I am tagging y'all right in my I'm tagging y'all right to the YouTube channel because that's where I want y'all to go. So I'm trying to. Speaking of trying, I know not this past right. It was before last week Wednesday. Miss Angela Bofield had passed away, and as soon as I said that, y'all know when I be talking and I be thinking about stuff like songs coming to my mind immediately. I was like, immediately, I'm trying. I be like, I try to do immediately, immediately. I don't know why. I did, and it does, and it is. uh, Trying to stay focused in that space. Let me come on, G. Mm-mm. Mm. I was gonna go over to Calm Wellness Services today, but I did not. I figured I would stay home and do the show, and it was so perfect because Chasey Wasey is sleepy weepy. Hmm. I'm so thankful that he rested. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'm glad that it's lasting for the time that it's lasting. Because Chase don't be sleeping. I'm trying to put all the stuff on there, and I'm trying to make it so that when y'all see it, I know I'm tagging the hell out of y'all. Y'all catch these YouTube Z's real quick. Did you know? Did you know? Trying to get all my stuff together. Oh my gosh. Hey Marima, how you doing? I'm trying to put all this stuff together. And put this here. Mm-mm. The weather is so outside is so beautiful. All I can do is make sure that I would take it on my medicine because I want to be able to go outside and enjoy it. I want to be able to say, "Oh, this is dope." You know, I'm enjoying the weather. I'm outside or whatever the case may be. You know, that's not always possible. Oh, come on. I'm good. How are you? I'm well, thank you. I'm well. Just spending a little time with y'all, talking it up a little bit, making sure that we all stay connected, all in a good day's work. You know what I mean? Doing some online radio, blog, talk radio, podcasts, field stuff. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know. I feel like all the things that are coming along are I'm sending it to everybody too. I'm not playing no games around here. Just go log in. Give me like 30 seconds. I would prefer you give me like 3 minutes. Oh, that's literally just the Rise coffee. It's nothing special anyway, I promise. Nothing special at all. Just go and jump on that YouTube, y'all. Give me like 3 minutes of your time at least. That would be great. And let me get those vibes. That would be awesome. Let me put all this. I'm literally just tagging everybody and sending all these crazy messages to folk because okay, cool. I'm just saying, let me catch them a few minutes. And you thought you were trying to figure out what I was drinking? Rise coffee, girl. Rise coffee. Mm-hmm. Um okay, let's do bartending. Hey, come on, I think that's Tyree. What's going on, bro? How you doing? So join in. I'm just tagging and trying to get the rest of myself together. While y'all doing this, I see y'all jumping on too. I appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all sharing the video and y'all send it to somebody else. And if you could just jump on the YouTube channel, give me like 3 minutes of your time, that would be super. Like, what you doing, Patrice? Getting my views up right now on the YouTubers, getting my views up. So look, I mirrored my screen today. So this is my right hand and this is my left hand. And it's so weird to be watching the screen like this and it's actually aligning with what I'm seeing instead of trying to do it in reverse. I think I'm gonna have to leave it like this. I think I'm gonna have to leave it like this. I'm just saying. Mm, mm, mm. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. See what I'm saying? Every chance I get, like it's like some type of song or something. I don't know. Mm, mm, mm. I'm trying to skip over the people that I can. And some people I'm intentionally skipping. I don't know what happened, but my no is different than now. It's so different. Like my no it's different. It's so different that it's different to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's so different that it's different to me. How am I managing that? Like I'm like, what do I mean when I say that? I mean it even sounds different to me. Like the definitiveness in my no. Stop the games, fam. I appreciate that, Mo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for those you are that are jumping over on YouTube. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all say hi. I can see the comments there as well. Look at that. See that little red arrow right there. I need that to be the thing. I need that to happen. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just saying. Um, I've always been the person to be like, no, I really don't. I'm not really not on that if that's not what I'm on. Um, but lately, my no, I don't know what it. I don't know what changed it. I don't know why. I'd be like, no, but that be the end of the conversation for me. I know. You get what I'm saying? And what that looks like, be like, nah. And I'm like, is it because and I love that my friends are now in their late 40s, early 50s. You know what I'm saying? I do you know how much I love that? I'm like, oh my us is grown for real now. But I even hate that terminology, grown. We grown. Grown, what does that mean? Grown into what? Like where are we? Adults? Like we was adults already. But I get it. Like grown, like that's a thing you gotta quote unquote mature into. I know pun intended. You know what I'm saying? You gotta mature into it. You gotta grow into grown. Because it ain't just like a regular old thing. You gotta grow into it. You get what I'm saying? No, no. Hey, listen, I'm in here on purpose. Hear me, Jess? I'm in here on purpose. I want all of that. I needed that energy today. Hey, Byron. Hey, how's it going? Happy anniversary. I just want to make sure that I shout that out. I did see it. Happy anniversary. Was it 1998 that y'all got married in? Yes, it is. Does that make so? Was that 24 years? Congratulations. Yep. That's perfect. Thank you so much. My mom appreciate that. Is them the rougher ones? That's fine. It don't matter. As long as they the reduced salt. Yes, thank you so much. I pray blessings upon you, you and your wife. Tell Selena I said, hey now. And congratulations again to you all. My little don't. I just wanted to say that real quick. I thought about something and I got a little excited. 26 years. Okay. 26 years. Excellent. Yes. Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm like 24, 26. You know, I try to multiply the numbers. And I did it wrong, but 26 years for sure. I think it's wonderful. I went to school with Byron's wife, high school. Garlic. That's all. Huh? Yep, right there. Mm-hmm. Come on, girl. You said what? I don't mind it. I enjoy it. I'll wear, girl. Y'all don't, first of all, my mama fine. She not gonna like that I said that, but she is, baby. This outfit that she got on is fine. Do you hear me? What? I'm just saying. Sometimes you need to hear that. Look at the smile. Can I say that? She's celebrating. She's celebrating some transition in her life. We good on that. I'm just saying though that's how look. Cause so look, I gotta say this real quick. So y'all know that for years I have been trying to get my mama to go natural, right? And she would absolutely refuse, right? Refused. And I'd be like, but why, mama? You know what I'm saying? And she didn't want her hair to be high. My mama got this thick, beautiful hair, right? And if you look at some of the pictures from back in the old school days, my mama's always had this thick, crazy, beautiful hair. Okay. And now, as a mature woman, you get what I'm saying? I've been like, man, like, come on, let me see these curls popping, because baby, I already know what they're gonna be doing. You understand me? And she was like, not comfortable with that, and then trying to be confident with it. I understand the difficulties in that, going natural. So she tried it. She did not love it, and then she insisted upon going back to the creamy crack. And no matter how much I pleaded, she was like, "This is my hair. I don't like it. I ain't doing it." And I was like, well, all right, mama, I support you anyway. And then she creamy cracked herself and then was like, oh, I can't believe I did this. Why did I do it? I was like, hey, man, get off, get rid of it, get rid of it. That means she's about to cut it back off again. And let me tell you, baby, she let it get long enough so she can what? Flip it again. And I was trying to tell her, I said, hey, look, don't even let it grow back. Just go on and ball fader because you got the head for it. You got the hair texture for it. It'll be fire. Just bald faded. She was like, ain't nobody finna be bald head, Patrice. And she didn't. She didn't do that. She waited for it to get long enough so she could trim it again. But it's absolutely gorgeous. And she loves it. I don't know what made her love it. I don't know, aside from the fact that her daughter had already said that it was going to be amazing. She did it. Hey, girl. She can't really hear me. I'm just going to leave it. Hey, girl. I'm leaning in. I know y'all can hear me on the radio. Why do I sound like Lil Jon? Wait till you see my. No, I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying, I think sometimes that we forget that the more mature people in our families also, benefit from compliments. And I think that sometimes, and y'all heard me say earlier today, sometimes we forget who we are and forget how amazing we are. And we just need reminders sometimes. You ain't got to put that on there. Don't nobody eat that stuff. I know. I know. You don't got to put it. She said, okay. And she did it. I'm just saying sometimes we have to be reminded of how amazing we are, how great we are, and all the things that I have to tell I be telling my mama all the time. I'm like, I'm the girl. Can I'm listen. I don't make me give you no microphone, mama. You said what? She threw y'all know my mom threw my 50th birthday party, and my friends were so impressed with how amazing a job she had done. There's a girl, your mama created a Facebook page, a Facebook event page for you and everything. She had group chats going on. She was texting people. I was like, it's in the blood. They was like, what you mean? I was like, where y'all think it from? Like I had something. I remember having to remind my mom, like, all the ingenuity that I have, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, some stuff is skill learned. But the majority of this is just in my DNA. You know what I'm saying? My dad used to be my dad went to school for engineering. You know what I'm saying? And my mom is just naturally ingenuitive. Like it's crazy. Like all the things she like, let me see that. Let me look at this. Let me look at that. This go together like this. Okay, bam, 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 done. You get what I'm saying? From there to I don't know nothing about the music industry, but I bet you I can get y'all because my mama is a talker. Do you hear what I'm saying? And she can get you to do the things and do the stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So getting us across the country to perform in front of thousands of people to randomly on stages in Vegas or down south or wherever we was performing, baby, Teresa wasn't playing no games with the people. And she was like, you see this talent that these girls got? Bam, bam. Ain't nobody getting with them. Not even the ones that's already signed. How about it? And then we would be like, me, 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 me. And then sing our faces off. You get what I'm saying? What I do on the side note, throw this in real quick. If y'all do some internet research and y'all following these up and coming groups and artists or whatever the case may be, that harmony, that we groups again back together is happening. When we start talking about the transition back into music, baby, it's some male groups, some boy groups, boy band groups, male vocalists, how we want to call them, and they is singing their faces off. But let me tell you what they singing. They're singing 90s music. You understand what I'm saying? What they're singing is music that, of course, this is what was going on. So now they're doing Drew Hill, Jodeci. They're singing, what's the name of Next? They're singing 112. They're singing, you understand, Boys to Men. Joe, you know what I'm saying? They're singing. Oh, I'm like, duh. We are like, it only makes sense. It only makes sense, right? Because that's where the music is. Come on now, let's get it together. Let's get it together. I'm sending some more stuff out. I'm trying to get my little life together. Remind y'all we out here doing our thing together. All that to say, all that go back into the circle. Sometimes you have to be reminded of who you are, and I'm trying to figure out what my topic was going to be today, and I think sticking to that, you know what I'm saying. Imposter syndrome is crazy, and it will change your mind. It will have you looking at yourself and not liking anything you see, not being able to honor all the blessings about yourself. Like no, my God, to just shower down all these good things on you, and you'd be like, I'm not enough. I'm terrible. I'm not this. I'm not that. And no matter how many times, don't you throw that away. I seen you. I seen you. I seen you. God, you just want to throw the whole chip away or just a piece? Okay. I'm like, don't you throw it away. All the things that we've been blessed with, like, and we be looking at it like with trash in our face. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't honor it. We don't love it. Ooh, come on, cute purse. What? You get what I'm saying? And I think that sometimes we just need to be reminded that we are beautiful. Sometimes we need to be reminded that that was so cute. That was so I thank you for that. Thank you for that moment. I appreciate it. I know it wasn't nothing big to y'all, but it was big for me. That was so cute. Okay. Um We have to be reminded how amazing we are. You know what I'm saying? That we're beautiful, whether we're talented, whether we're smart, whether we're handsome, whether we're athletic, whether we're creative. We need to be reminded that these are the things, that these are the gifts that you were blessed with. Use them. Use them. At the wedding we went to, I ran into my sister girl Yetunde that I have not seen in literally, it's been about 10 years, which is crazy to be here in the city with somebody to not have not physically seen you, like physically seen you for almost 10 years, like here in the same city. And I mean, you got to think, COVID happened. We both were doing having some health issues, dealing with all the things that come along that keep you from doing the things. But baby, listen, sometimes you, in what I've learned these last 3 years, I'm gonna say 3 years because I say two. I typically say two because 2 years ago I lost my nephew, but I started declining before then. And like I was declining in life. I was broken. My heart was broken. I was broken in myself. I was broken in so many other ways in my relationships, social, my friendships, all of that. Because a lot of people expected certain things of me, and I was just unable to do those things anymore. I was unable to fulfill the thing, the task that I have been fulfilling for all of these years. And not that I didn't want to anymore. I just was trying to figure out how to prioritize myself, how to prioritize the things that I needed, the things that I needed to be happy, the things that I needed to do to make me feel like I was living in my purpose, walking in my purpose. And so when I say about 3 years ago, because 3 years ago, I went back to school and got my massage license. Okay. So 3 years ago was post pandemic when we had that separation and all them people, when you were just away from everything and everybody. And I didn't even realize how much I missed touch. You know what I'm saying? How much I needed a hug and how much I needed to be around people who would love on me and that I could actively love on as well. Girl, you don't found your stuff? All right. You know what I'm saying? How much, you know, no, no, not at all. You don't lose nothing, girl. We need that. You know what I'm saying? And the encouragement that comes along with it. And I'm gonna tell you, sometimes you don't know that you need it. Shout out to Big Baby T for chiming in. I appreciate that. Sometimes you don't know that you need it. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes your partners or your friends, and when we move and we're like, oh, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, they forget that you need it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't remind nobody that you need it. It's no need to tell somebody that you need it for what? For everything is as it is and everything is as it should be, or so we say. And that's not always the case. You understand what I'm saying? That is not always the case. I mean, it's nice. I've never been big on compliment me, compliment me. I get embarrassed easily. I got social anxieties. I've always had that. I had it when we was performing with when we was performing when we was for True. I was the most subconscious because I was bigger than the rest of the girls. You get what I'm saying? So my wardrobe was different. I had to look different or feel different. And no matter how many compliments I got, it did not matter because it's not how I felt about myself. You know what I'm saying? And coming away from even that lifestyle into all these other things that I was coming into, you got to learn to appreciate those type of compliments. You have to learn to accept those type of compliments. And sometimes they're required in a space that we don't understand about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know that you need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But they've been telling us this in story after story and tale after tale. And over the years, you know what I'm saying? They tell you, where do you think the term black girl magic comes from? Because somebody needed to be reminded that as a black women, we are magical. And the things that we are capable of doing, there are no words. There are no words sometimes to even just scrape the surface of how fly we are. You know what I'm saying? How beautiful our skin is, how easily our personalities are one winning people over. We always talk about the negative stuff because somebody always talking about is trying to talk the bad things and speak death into you. You get what I'm saying? But think about it. How much of the compliments of that we are? You only hear the things that you surround yourself with. Like you only soak up the things that you are taking in. That's why I just tell my kids and at the center and stuff, hey, oh, you can listen to whatever type of music you want to listen to. Balance it out with A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? Hey, why don't you add this into the rotation too, just to give you something else? Because, well, as Steve Harvey would say, in your chest, wetcha. You know what I'm saying? If you, as he would say, if that's all you listening to, that's all you thinking about. That's all you consuming your mind with. You know what I'm saying? You can't think of nothing else. I see you over there, buddy, got the pit going. You know what I'm saying? That's the Texas slang for buddy barbecuing. You know what I'm saying? Out here doing all our things, you know what I'm saying? Getting our mind together. And sometimes you got to give yourself that positivity. This stuff ain't new. It's just an onslaught of it now because people know that we need it. And listen, pandemic is saving lives. Don't get me wrong. During the pandemic, we lost a lot of people. And the brokenheartedness that came from that will never be truly, we can never like really say there's no label to put it. You can't make it make sense in no way, shape, or form. You get what I'm saying? You can never truly just label the amount of make it make sense. However, because of that, there was an onslaught of, hey, you're amazing. Hey, you can do this. Hey, we love you. Let's touch. Let's hug. Let's be near one another. Let's build one another. Let's build together. Do you know how creative you are? You know what I'm saying? We living in hey, black child. You get what I'm saying? Now we're living in the girl, you are superior. And the other day, Lord bless my heart, I'm telling you, the other day I was watching these reels or whatever, and I ran across that a young lady doing another challenge of reminding black girls like that's my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of saying finding reason to not be connected to one another, like she was finding all kinds of reasons for you to have your girls back, even a woman that you don't actually know. You get what I'm saying? Which is strange to some people because some women can't take compliments from people that they don't know. Some other women will see some women will see other women and be like, what she say to me? Girl, she said your outfit was nice. Breathe, mama. Girl, not you, literally. Girl, she said your shoes is banging or she loves your nails. It's okay. But what's she looking at me that hard for? How about the other day I had to tell some woman, another black woman complimenting you is not an attempt for sexuality. She is not flirting with you necessarily. I wasn't flirting with you. I should be able to compliment you and not for you to automatically assume I'm hitting on you. All black women are not bisexual. All black women are not gay. All black women are not into fluid sexuality. Some women just think it's okay to compliment your sister or another black woman and say, you look amazing. Hey, I love your hair. Those glasses is bomb. That outfit is killing. And why are we so easily offended by that? Why? Because we're not used to it. It feels weird. It's strange. Compliments make us uncomfortable because we're not used to getting them anymore. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not never the whole bunch of bitches to nobody. You get what I'm saying? Slut, hole, jump down, none of that. Baby, that ain't my life. You get what I'm saying? I'm not with it. I don't want it for nobody. You get what I'm saying? That's just not my thing. So if you gonna compliment me, go on and compliment me. And it's gonna make me feel a little weird initially. Weird meaning I'm still getting used to it. But I want the compliment. You get what I'm saying? I want you to be able to say, just like I want to be able to compliment my sister. Well, Tiffany, no, I see it. There she go right there. Tiffany G said, oh, yes, that's the truth. People think you gay when you compliment them. It's crazy. Just because I say, sis, you look beautiful. I love this outfit. Come on in here looking like a quote unquote mob mommy. It's just like I'm just saying, when you are looking amazing, it's okay to let somebody compliment you. When we get dressed, we spend so much time saying, I did this for myself. We've done it for so long for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We've done it for so long for on our own, all on our own. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying? Nobody was saying anything. Nobody was complimenting you. Every time you went somewhere, somebody was either hating on you, making you feel bad about yourself, shutting you down, putting you down. You need to get in here. Come on. Okay. Okay, you're welcome. Um, wild poetry, MKE, that's wild work. It's the truth. It's terrible. You get what I'm saying? Like we out here trying to compliment one another, trying to love on one another, but we don't even know how to do it anymore. You see somebody outfit and be like, "Oh, she killing," but you can't tell her because what you say to me. Wait a minute, I said your outfit was fly. What you want instead of saying thank you is why you looking so hard in my outfit? Why she worried about my clothes? Do you want to hype your friends up to be into mess? We're not doing that. It's okay to take a compliment, ma. No, and no, I don't want to hump on you. No, I don't think you're quote unquote sexy. You get what I'm saying? But you have sex appeal. That's beautiful. You get what I'm saying? And you can walk in that, you can live in that. That's not a bad thing to be able to look at another person. It used to be back in the day. That's why dudes be so weird about it because they used to be like, how women can compliment each other all the time. Men women could you know what I'm saying? And so it's so strange that we know that men don't do it often enough because they barely know how to compliment us, let alone compliment each other without feeling like they're imposing on each other's sexuality. Why is a compliment an automatic assumption of that? Like why? I don't understand that at all. Well, I know why. I just don't understand it and I don't accept it to be law. I believe that there's a way to do more complimenting, to do more opportunity to do more in the way of saying, "Hey, you look amazing," and let it not scare people off or let it not be weird, not be uncomfortable. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in on Instagram. Hey y'all, hey. Shout out to everybody that's jumping in from, how about everybody that's on right now is on YouTube? I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Please make sure you share this video. I appreciate that so much. Share the video, like the video. Please, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel. That would be great. This is where you can find all things JustPatrice. I appreciate that. I swear I'm still sharing. I'm still clicking on the share button. Facebook, Facebook is gone. They gone back. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm out here, I'm sharing it. Really? I want y'all to compliment and jump on and say other things. Let me see. Let me see where we at, y'all. I want all y'all jumping in. Listen. All this are you still? That's funny. I think that's so funny that you do that still. I, examine it first. My mama still examine her potato chips before she eats them. She been doing it all my life, but like the fact that she still do it, I think is. Would you say Dan, wild work, and that's crazy work, is it? Is it? I think it's important that we understand that we can compliment each other, that we can say the things to each other that are beautiful and not let it be implied as anything other than a compliment. That's what it's for. You understand what I'm saying? That's all it's for. A compliment. I like your glasses, man. Your makeup is beautiful. That outfit is not this. Can I see your necklace? That's so pretty. Oh my God, who did your nails? Those are great. Now we gatekeeping all the things. You can't tell me where I got my outfit from. I can't tell you where I got my outfit from because then you're gonna go get one too. I can't tell you who do my makeup because then you're gonna go there too. I can't, yes, go there too, especially if it's a black owned business. Go support them also. Connect with them also. Do the things also. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not a people talk about this business thing and we start talking about the number of businesses that do the same thing and everybody trying to do what I'm doing. Do you know how many bread companies there are? We're not talking about the ones that just made it to the store that you shop in. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who make manufacturers who make bread that don't even that ain't in the store that you in. It's some specialty breads. It's companies that make specialty breads that you ain't never even seen or heard of before. But if you go down, if you come back to and go to the basics and just go to the store that you go to and go to the bread aisle, do you see only one bread company? We all know that the grocery store just started making a brand of everything in the aisles. They got all these other stuff in there. They got all these other things. You get what I'm saying? We're not playing against. Come on, get it. The best of the best entertainment group says, I'm only complimenting a female if I got a little thing for her. She won't know that, but I do. You so crazy. I mean this, and if that's your thing, if that's what you feel like you need to do, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you just told them, but it's nothing wrong with complimenting anybody. Sometimes we all need to be reminded. Um, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of encouragement goes a long way. Motivating somebody, uplifting somebody's spirits. Hey, your smile looks great today. That's a nice outfit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all love your hair. Whatever it is, it don't necessarily mean, especially woman to woman, that I would like to do intimate things to you. That's not what that means all the time. And if you assume that it does, that's definitely not okay. Can I help you? Okay. Trying to help my mom. Trying to help my mom. She doesn't want me to help her. Huh? I wasn't. I was. Okay. I'm just saying we have to be able to do that more often so that we don't become offended. You get what I'm saying? And be ready. We be on ready to fight. What is it? TTG about a compliment. You looking down at somebody's shoes. Why are you looking at my feet like that? Because your shoes is fly. Oh. Oh. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was kind. You don't have to return a compliment, but a show of gratitude was not gonna hurt you. It's just not gonna cause you no harm. It's a little small show of gratitude. Ain't gonna do nothing to you, but make it look good. Now, if you want to call in and offer some contradiction to what I'm saying, if you'd like to just comment and celebrate what I'm saying, you're welcome to do that also. Of course, the number is 414-885-4739. It's just rolling right down at the bottom of the screen. Area code 414-885-4739. If you would like to, if you need to, that's cool. If you don't want to, I'm okay. I love talking with y'all and I love discussing the things that make some people uncomfortable. But the truth of the matter is all this stuff needs to be talked about. Like on a whole other level of what's going on. You know what I mean? hmm I appreciate that. Let me see. Wow Poetry MKE said the fact that it's hard for people to accept a compliment is crazy work to me. Just because I say something doesn't mean I like you. Um, okay, so let's be clear about the word like here. It doesn't mean that you are intimately attracted to them. Is that what you're saying? And I think that and it shouldn't be assumed as such either. It's easy to say, you know what, I like your outfit. I don't even know you to like you. I just think your outfit is nice. And though you may be beautiful or handsome, it does not necessarily mean that I'm trying to, touch a hoo-ha. I don't even know if that's a thing, but it's a thing. It's a thing. Um, I just wanted to say that because cut it out. Cut it out. Spend time saying, I love your hair. You know what I mean? So that when someone says it to you, you know what you meant by it. I like your outfit. That's really nice. Or you would put together, or first of all, you know how we compliment. It ain't never just, oh, that's a really nice outfit you're wearing there. Oh my gosh, your shoes, they look so amazing. Where'd you get them? That's not how we compliment. Be like, oh, I see you. Listen, whatever it is, I don't care how it is. That makes a person feel amazing. Because you know what it feels like when someone says it to you, when you know the intent is genuine. Why you look fly to the mug? Okay, then, fam, I see you. Whatever. Those things are, or this is delicious. Thank you. Compliments and gratitude. It's I'm just saying for the rest of the summer. We just started summer. Summer is only like 2 to 4 days in. Let's spend the summer complimenting one another. I'm just saying, just get it, y'all get ready for it, because I'm complimenting left and right all day. Just like I was telling my homeboy, listen, they better get ready for these shows, because these shows is gonna be out all summer long. I don't even know if the outfit is gonna be looking together or whatever, but I'm gonna find me some way to drop me a little shoulder in, whether it's one of them little side strap shirts or something. Listen, my shoulders need to listen. I need as much sun on my skin as possible. And I done found me a little couple 2, 3, 10 shirts, couple 2, 3, 10 jumpers, little rompers, not rompers, jumpsuits. I'm so sorry to all of my friends who are fashion savvy and I'm not. Rompers are shorts, guys, and jumpsuits, onesies. Those are the one with the pant, the long ones, and the long dresses are called. Um, I don't remember, but it's not all rompers. I'm just saying, trying to get my life together. I'm trying to help somebody else get their life together. Cause listen, it ain't. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, that's so funny. You didn't even get that. Oh, that's crazy. Don't you love when you send somebody a text message and then they don't get it, but then they texted you and be like, "Hey, I was just thinking about you." You was like, "Did you get my? You must have seen my text message." And you look at it and be like, "Oh, it had never went." So you was thinking about me at the same time. How nice. It's so nice. I just want us to do better about that. Nobody's perfect. You get what I'm saying? I understand that. I understand also that, none of us are going to be in a position always to be able to spread positivity or be able to, because sometimes our spirits be dark. Sometimes our spirit be sad. That's why when it can't be you, you get what I'm saying? When it can be you, let it be you. And when it can't be you, let it be somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? When it can't be you, let it be you. But when it can't be, go on and let it be somebody else.
Call from Prince Daniel. To accept, press 1.
Thank you for logging on to blowradio.com. Welcome to Monday. You are live with JustPatrice. How may I help you?
Hey, P. Hey, P. This is Prince.
What's going on, Prince? How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well with my lunch break at work.
Excellent. So glad that you decided to chime in.
Oh yeah. If I got the time and time, I'm a chime.
For sure. What can we do for you today?
Just like I'm gonna just the person of the conversation I was able to comment on. So I don't know what it is with our community or just the people in general. Think that like if you see something on somebody you think is nice or it look good or their energy's whatever, you like, oh yo, like I like your energy today, or you looking good, I see you can fly, whatever. That doesn't automatically mean that you have romantic feelings for them. I really honestly feel that that's crazy work that somebody would even think that, that just because you complimented them or gave them a compliment or said anything nice to them that, oh, this person want to talk to me. Like, they might just like the outfit you got on today and want to give you some out. You know, kind of make you feel good for the day, because it's so rare that people even compliment people these days just for the reason that, they don't want someone thinking that they're trying to holler at them.
Right, but it's like that's the how do you say, the horse before the cart, or what came first, the egg or the chicken? You get what I'm saying? That's literally that same sentiment. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? What comes first, and which one do you do? Did we stop accepting compliments because it was always an insult, or did we stop complimenting? You just start getting insulted by the compliment. Do you understand what I'm saying? Which one is it?
Exactly.
But I think it has a
Right.
lot to do with that. You look so nice. You look nice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Can I get your number? No, thank. Oh, F you then, B. You understand what I'm saying? And that, I think it started somewhere along there.
Yeah. Like it's crazy. So it's kind of twofold too. At the same time, like if someone thinks you're handsome or beautiful enough to compliment you and ask for your number, that's like okay, that's cool. I'm not interested, but thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right? And if someone just compliment you to compliment you, take the compliment.
Just take the compliment.
Because they did not doled out like that. You know what I mean? If someone thinks you look good, they think you look nice, they think you smell good, like, okay, accept it with some grace and, be player about it and keep it moving.
Indeed. And so that's my official summer challenge. I said it earlier, I'm saying it again. Make sure you compliment somebody this summer frequently. You know what I'm saying? Compliment lots of people. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be weird initially, and if your skin ain't tough enough to handle the turn up in the face, be like, oh, it ain't like that. I just think your outfit is nice, or I think, you know what I'm saying, your haircut looks dope, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean I'm not necessarily trying to come on to you. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to know that, hey, you doing it today. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we need that. And I'm telling you, people need a reminder. Just like I said this, and I'm gonna say it again. We are literally almost a month away from that god doggone birthday party that y'all, surprised me with. You know what I mean? But I still that amount of love, I never want to not feel that again. I never, and it don't have to be the same way. I get it. I'm not looking like a crackhead looking for the first hit of crack or whatever. I'm not looking for that. I'm not going to censor that. I'm just saying. But I'm not looking for that same high. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to be able to bask in it as long as I can. And that's just what reminding myself about the love that I have and about the love that I'm receiving. You get what I'm saying? And being able to reciprocate that kind of love on somebody. One of the young ladies that I consider a homegirl of mine, we were at the wedding this past weekend, and I was one of the hostesses, but I was hosting her too. And she was like, Patrice, you don't gotta be a hostess to me. I was like, yeah, you deserve to be treated like hostess company guests too. Yes, you do. And I will. How are you? How are things going? Do you need anything? For sure. Just because I know you don't mean that I don't need to love on you also. You know what I'm saying? I'm treat quote unquote strangers nicer than we treat people that are supposed to be close to us. I will not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna love on y'all all great. Straight up. I see you. Hey, you need anything? I know you must be working. I am, but so what? Hey, how you doing? Do you need anything? Are you enjoying yourselves? You got everything you need. You have any questions about something? Are you straight? You know what I mean? And that literally is genuinely how we should be showing up for one another. And I know everybody is not a servant, and I'm not even tripping. I know everybody don't show up all the time with with a service badge on. I get that. You get what I'm saying? And some people are rather unkind, but I'm challenging you all to spend more time offering compliments. You get what I'm saying? And extending them, and watch how much easier it is for you to learn to accept them. You get what I mean? When you're saying it more frequently, you can hear it. And when somebody says it to you, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to take it in a little bit more. Like, mama, that hair, them curls in that hair is so pretty. And I love how you got these patches of darkness. It looks like shadow transitions in your hair the way that it is. You should see her hair ain't even faded right. You get what I'm saying? Down to the edges, whatever. But the way that her hair is colored naturally, it just looks amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Come on, man. Come on. Quit playing.
Exactly. I mean, but even on the larger spiritual scale, right? Like when you give out that love freely, it really comes back to you.
I agree with you 130%. What's that? The power of reciprocation. You know what I'm saying? When you give it out, it's going to come back, and what you are giving out is going to come back to you. And I've been literally walking in that, and I'm glad to hear somebody else saying that. We have to do better about walking in positivity, walking in celebrating one another. You want to be celebrate others. You want to be compliment others. You know what I'm saying? Send that energy out into the universe. You know what I'm saying? Do unto others, per se. You know what I'm saying? And watch it come back to you tenfold.
Man, it comes back. The crazy thing is, as I get older, is that it comes back when you're not even looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
It comes back when you're not looking for it. It comes back when you need it. In some of the most unlikely spaces and places and spaces, it shows up. And it's always wonderful to receive because it's like, yo, like I never even knew this could be me. And or it could happen to me. But if you've been living your life, walking in your life, and just consistently just giving love and being loved, it all comes back like that. That, like you said, the law of reciprocity.
Yes.
It's a symmetrical thing. So that's been a practice of mine as long as I can remember. Like, yo, like whether or not me and you get along, whether or not I'm a still love you, even if I gotta love you from a distance. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If we are in close contact, I'm gonna make sure I'm always loving you. If I make a mistake, I'm gonna openly admit that mistake. I'm gonna apologize, and I'm gonna continue to love on you, right? Because if you want to continue to get love and respect, you got to give it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've heard is that so many people run around angry and with attitudes for no apparent reason other than the goofy ass notion that I don't want to be friendly.
Yeah. You know, and here's the thing with that though, and I know I get the you know with the goofy ass notion there, and shout out to Anthony Charter for chiming in. I appreciate you. But a lot of that is hurt. A lot of that is trauma. You know what I mean? And I get it. I know what it's like for somebody to have been unkind to you or dissing you or you to be cussed out because somebody complimented you and you said thank you, but that was it. You know what I'm saying? And they expected more. I know what it's like to be on the side of that when somebody is saying something to you that is kind, but their intentions are not as pure. You know, the truth of the matter is it is always going to be somebody that mess it up for the whole squad. You get what I'm saying? It's always going to be something that can put a monkey wrench in the game, but how that plays out is all on you. You know what I'm saying? You have so much more control. We relinquish our control over these situations so often. We relinquish our control and our ability to be able to be the director of how this plays out. You get what I'm saying? You can't do nothing with other people, but you can't do nothing with other people, how they react or how they respond. But you can do for yourself. You can be on deck for yourself. You get what I'm saying? And I don't want you operating in trauma. And even worse than that, I don't want you being the parent teaching your children not to be able to accept a compliment because of your past trauma. You get what I'm saying? You got to teach them other ways to navigate that. Shout out to Auntie Rita for chiming in. You understand what I'm saying? We have to teach. These are teachable moments. We're not basking in other people's fears. Don't teach your children to be afraid of the same thing that you are afraid of. If there's a way to not have them be afraid, you want your children walking around in fear. And the truth of the matter is, we all know that the Most High is not the author of fear. That's other things going on. And if you want to talk about spiritual warfare or learning to lean onto not under your understanding and allowing the work of God to do his thing, then you don't got to worry about running around here afraid. You don't got to worry about running around here because somebody else's cousin, because obviously not your cousins, it's trying to come under you, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But being able to block that energy out, we got to do better with that. And not, we want to break generational curses, not perpetuate them. You follow me?
Exactly. You know, in personal research and personal growth, right? I learned about trauma that's passed on in your family through genetics, right? It's called epigenetics. Like once something hits 2, 3, 4 generations in a row, that's classified as a generational curse. And that action, that habit, that thought process, all of that is passed down through your genetics. So if your whole family has a fear of the pool, that can be squarely fit back to a time and place where, you know, family members had traumas when it's related to swimming or going to pools and things like that. if your family has anger issues or anything, like all that can be triggered back to what they were taught, how they feel, and what's going on, right? I can't remember the brother's name, but he was like, "Yo, I was dating this young lady, and she was making a roast for Thanksgiving, and she kept cutting the ends of the roast off every year." And I'm like, "Why did you do that? That's perfectly good meat." And she said, "Well, my mama did it. So let me call my mom and ask my mom, why did he cut the ends off the roast?" Well, mom said, "Well, that's because your grandma did it. So I'm gonna call my grandma. I'm gonna call my mom, your grandma, to see why she was cutting the ends of the roast off." She calls her mother. Her mother says, "Oh, I cut the ends of the roast off because my mama did it." They call Big Mama, right? Great grandma, right? Great grandma said, "Oh yeah, I used to cut the ends of the roast off because the pot I had was too small."
Absolutely. I remember hearing that
So
story. I remember hearing that story. It's crazy.
a passed down tradition that necessarily didn't need to be passed down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
It could have been cut off at the root.
Like
It could have been done at the root.
y'all done threw all this meat away for what? And you got this plenty room in the pot. The pans were smaller then, ma'am. The pans were smaller then, ma'am. And we just doing it, not asking why, just doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to say, why do we do this? Or get a full understanding of what the process is. And we don't do that enough either, in my personal opinion. We just don't do that. We just do whatever and just do whatever and go with whatever. And I'm not, no. Let's answer the questions. Let's ask the questions. What's happening here, sir, ma'am? Let's get the understanding so that when we are doing this and we have to do whatever this is, it makes sense. Because if it's not, well, I say all the time, then make it make sense though. Right? Make it make sense.
And we continually don't ask questions like you were saying. Like we just do it because that was taught. Well, I was taught this. So that's the only way I know. There's more than one way to bake a cake. There's more than one process for fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? There's more than one way to success. So if you don't stop and ask questions, then you're just going to continually repeat cycles over and over and over again.
Right.
But that comes to wanting to kind of tie this whole thing together. That comes into wanting to have personal growth. Like I'm this way, but why am I this way?
Mm.
Like, is it the people? Is it the people around me? Was it the environment I grew up in? Like what is it that keeps causing me to make the same mistakes, the same questions, the same things over and over and over again? Because I know we all heard the saying, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result,
a different outcome, exactly.
Right. So if we know we're repeating the same cycles, then and we're not stopping and asking ourselves that, how we can grow, so that when someone does give us a compliment, we can't accept it gracefully because we are too caught up in the fact like, oh, this person might be giving me a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
When in reality, this person is just genuinely like, yo, like, I think you're dope. I think you have on is dope. That cologne or that perfume smells great. Your smell is really nice. Your eyes are beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But because of trauma that's been most likely taught to us from our parents, and since we never questioned what was going on, we're stuck in this loop.
Right.
But that's why we have conversations like this.
Yeah, but I'm always for these types of conversations to help make clear those moments, which is not always easy to do. Just to be able to say, I really like your whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a hater. I'm not quote unquote walking around envious. I'm not trying to figure out how to rob you. I'm not trying to none of that. I just so I'm again extend this challenge. The summer only 4 days in. And I say all summer. If we carry it into the fall, the winter, that's great. But all summer long, find an opportunity to compliment somebody, multiple people. You get what I'm saying? And let's be clear about this. Let me just go on and be clear about this. Okay? Compliments do not require vulgarity. Compliments do not require reference to sexual nature, they just don't require that. Don't compliment somebody intentionally to make them uncomfortable. I.e., boy, your lips look so good eating such and such, such and such. Sir, ma'am, we all know that that is an underlying reference intended there. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, your ass fat. Fam. You know what I'm saying? It's to say you like the way my pants fit. You know what I'm saying? Or you do you like the way my dress fit? It's technically the same thing, but don't make it so that it's uncomfortable. That's why people, when I be having conversations with dudes about how to talk to women, you know what I mean? You can't, if you don't want to offend somebody, then you have to be mindful about how you communicate. And you're responsible for that. They're not responsible to guess what you mean. You are responsible to be clear about what your intentions are when you speak. That's your job. Boy, you can't do that, man. If I say one thing to you, then you think I'm being rude. If I say it another way, then I'm not being forward enough. Then you have poor communication skills, sir. Learn.
I mean, that goes back to that old adage, like, or that saying where like everybody can't say everything that everyone can say. So if you want to say something, make sure that it's something that can be universally accepted, because you don't know if the woman and or a man is gonna be like, oh, they're gonna accept like, ooh, your ass looking whatever, your lips looking whatever. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to compliment somebody, this is because you might not know what this person's level is. You don't know if today, just not the day, any other day will be the day that gives them that same compliment. But today might not be that day.
Right.
So if you want to say something like, I like you know what? Those pants look nice. I like the way they fit. You're looking real good on you.
And it's nothing wrong with that.
Like, it's all about, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I agree with you 110%. And some people are offended by that. Why I gotta watch what I say? Because you're talking to people. You can't just say anything to anybody and not expect a consequence. Because people have feelings, and people are people. And when you start peopling on other people, expect them to people you back. Like, I know some people who think that they can say whatever they want to anybody and don't expect nobody to say nothing back. And fam, the same freedom that you have, guess what? Somebody else has it too. If you just feel like you can say and do whatever you want to do, somebody else can say and do whatever they want to also. You are not the end all be all exception. I don't know how people live in their minds and they whole heads be like, well, I can say and do whatever I want to do, but you can't, my nigga. You can't.
Yeah. Well, hold on, wait. Let's put an asterisk by that, because you can't, but yes, you can.
Well, you can.
Consequences.
But there are consequences. You always have freedom of choice. Here we go. We always got freedom of choice, but you don't always have freedom of consequence. That's it, because you always have freedom of choice, but you do not always have freedom of consequence. That's it. And consequences are good and or bad. People just assume that consequence means it's a negative recourse, that there's something negative going to happen to you. Good consequences just mean the result of a behavior or the result of an action. You know what I'm saying? The result of an action could be negative and or positive. You don't have control of what that's going to look like. You only got control over what you do initially. How somebody else responds to it, that ain't on you. Somebody just might upstrap one day and be like, losing their mind. I can't believe everybody in here said that he said that to me and nobody helped me, or she said that to me and then nobody say nothing. Fam, we can't do anything about this person going off. We can only do what we can do about responding in accordance to that.
Results may vary. That's all I'm saying.
Listen.
That's all I'm saying.
And if you don't want a negative response, then do your best that your output or your initial engagement is what? Positive.
Exactly. Okay, sis, but I got to jet back out to work.
Okay.
It was definitely good. It was definitely good talking.
Always.
I'm gonna continue to listen to the rest of the episode.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, let me jump my song off real quick. Oh my God, I know. We still here. It's your girl, JustPatrice, live with JustPatrice, blowradio.com. I might have to use that as an interlude. That was pretty timely. I'm just saying that was pretty on time. You know what I'm saying? Shout it out to all the people doing all the things and all the stuff. Shout out to Prince Dan for calling in and everybody else that's chiming in along the way. I appreciate you. I appreciate your constant engagement and your conversation. That's it. There's the challenge has been an issue. The challenge is issue. You know what I'm saying? Spend the rest of the summer. Listen up a number of people to compliment. You don't gotta compliment the same people. But send a compliment to somebody. I love your hair. I like your glasses. I appreciate this about you. That's nice. You know what? I really love how you such and such, or the way that you write, the way that you spoke that, the way that you sang this. I might love to listen your accent, the way you say these words. Something. It can be nothing. I like your outfit. I like your shoes. I like your hair. Hey, listen, I love the way you parent. I'm just saying, I really enjoy listening to dot dot dot. How about showering our partners with lots of compliments, so much that we can not necessarily, we're not ignoring their faults, but that when we throw a little, and you didn't do such and such the other day. I wish you had, but it won't be as abrasive if that's all the hell you saying. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. I hated you did this. That was terrible. You was this. It was that. Oh my God. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, 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 nah. All day. Every day. Try complimenting. I don't care what it is. Random weirdness. Random weirdness. Whatever the compliment is. Find one. You found one to start dating them? Find one. And if you can't find anything to compliment your significant other on, baby, guess who don't need to be together? Guess who don't? You can't find nothing, like nothing. It's a crime against humanity. Oh, Pam, I love you also. You are awesome too. Yes. Hey, have you been using that oil? I can't wait to show you my results. I'm not done using it, but I'm just saying, I can't wait to show you my results. Because this hair is hairing. Do you hear what I'm saying? This hair is doing a thing. And Tiffany, if you are still there, I need an appointment. I need an appointment. We're going to do all the things. I know we can't be, nothing is 100%, y'all. It's going to be somebody out here that's, putting some salt in the game. You get what I'm saying? Nothing is perfect. It's always going to be something or someone that won't align with the plan. But are we going to really allow that thing or that person or that moment to shift us so hard and so far away that we fall that hard and away off the plan? That we on a road to success, doing all this dopeness. You know what I'm saying? Channeling all this energy, this positivity back into ourselves, cycling this life of gratitude, cycling a life of abundance, cycling a life of, you know what I'm saying, just grace. You gonna let somebody interrupt that? Not no more. Not no more. It's over. It's over. I'm trying to tell you it's over. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not easy. I'm telling you, we get to these places and we be like, I'm about to see about them. I'm about to see about them right now. I'm about to see about them. I already know because that's how I be. I'm about to see about them. But then you be like, you know what? No. What I'm about to see about is this blessing that my life is about to, you know what I'm saying? Behold, what I'm about to see about is all these good things that's coming on. What I'm about to see about, you get what I'm saying, is a celebration of the goodness that is just being bestowed upon me. You know what I'm saying? I am loved, like big loved. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to spend this much time with my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be able to spend some time with my grandfather. You know what I mean? I have a dog that is amazing, and every time I leave and come back, he act like I am the best thing smoking. No matter what he doing and who he around, baby, it ain't nothing greater than mama. And I appreciate that. I have a sister who is amazing, is raising all these fabulous children. You get what I'm saying? I got a brother-in-law who be on deck and loving on my sister hard, and they doing all the great things that families can do. You get what I'm saying? And nobody is perfect, but we doing all the things that to try to build longevity and what's that called? Legacy. And we doing all the parts. You get what I'm saying? All the parts. You know what I'm saying? I have friends who are creative and that are living in that creativity and are growing and living off of that creativity because they say your gifts will make a way for you. And let me tell you right now, these gifts is making a way for these people. And I'm trying to tell you, I'm happy to see them doing it. I'm happy to see them celebrating and living it. And let me tell you, my girl Freebie, she poured into me so hard this past weekend. And let me tell you, as a sister, to hear your baby sister tell you what an influence you've had on their life and some of the decisions that they make and that they're benefiting, not as a negative thing, that is that you are there generally been genuinely benefiting from some of the things, this conversation that you had. Stop the games. This is a win across the board. Huh? What I'm saying sounds good? Well, thank you, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, I can't wait. I'm already ready. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm scared. I'm just scared. Marima says, and I'm gonna post this up here real quick. She says, telling a woman that she is sexy is certainly not a compliment if she's not sure. If she's not sure, woman, she's probably going to be offended. Help me with that, sis. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to bring some clarity to it. So understand. Um, some people may feel feel complimented by that. However, I think it's important that if she's not your woman, she's probably going to be offended. Well, not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? But I do encourage, not require. I do encourage. She said if she's not your woman, she's probably going to be offended. I do encourage not to use sexual innuendos. You sound being loud? Okay. I do encourage not using sexual innuendos when doing compliments, especially if you are not intending to be romantic or don't have space for romantic in the lives of these people that you're complimenting that way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we think that sound good. If it sound good because you're trying to come up, I mean, why do you think it sound good? Like, what's the offset in that? What sounds good to you may not sound good to everybody. It's a compliment that can be safe. The other day, somebody texted me and said, I meant to tell you that on your birthday, you looked absolutely beautiful. I was blushing so hard. I was like, not only that, the fact that somebody said it to me, but because somebody had said it, and it was who said it, made it a little sweeter, a little cuter. You know what I mean? But the fact that somebody said on your birthday, you looked. If it's cooked, you can cook it. Yeah, a couple of them. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Those things. That's a regular one, right? Yeah, absolutely. Those things just brighten up everybody. You can't tell everybody she's sexy, and I prefer that everybody not compliment my lips. Don't talk about my butt and how big it is or how it's sitting in my pants. It's other ways. Just compliment my pants. You understand what I'm saying? If my Cleveland is doing a thing, you know what I'm saying? Is in the top is complimenting my Cleveland the way that the outfit is doing. You know what I'm saying? Compliment the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, it's very flattering. And if your vocabulary don't extend into these other words that are not as sexual, I'm gonna encourage you to look up a couple of new words, sir, ma'am. Because everybody don't want to be, how do you say? Everyone doesn't want to be showered with sexuality. Everybody doesn't care to be engorged in concepts of sexual exploitation. Some people just want to be how do you say, appreciated just for who they are individually. You get what I'm saying? And that's not always how do you say, based in their physical appearance. And we all know that physical appearance doesn't necessarily denote sexuality or sexualness or sexual. Yeah, it was sexuality, right? It just don't. So do better in your choice of words. Do better in your vocabulary. Do better. And if you're not sure how to do that, I know some people that can help you extend the vocabulary. I know some people have an extensive vocabulary and they'd be more than happy to say, hey, let's look up this word instead. Let's try this instead. But don't nobody want to be told how to. If you wasn't offended before, your mom and them was offended. They just didn't know what to say or how to respond because there was not enough lesson in that area. Your grandmama didn't like it either. There wasn't enough lesson on how to engage once you've been offended in that capacity. So some behaviors were just acceptable. Were just accepted, not acceptable, accepted as the norm. And the norm didn't make it right. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make it okay. As we all know, there were a lot of things that were done back in the day, and I do mean back in the day, that was not acceptable. But they were the norm. So they were accepted because there was no language, there was no behavior, there was no defense against those types of behaviors. And so people were forced to accept, deal with. That's not the same thing as appreciation or engagement. Nobody like it. Nobody like it. People get offended now. We use words like narcissist, and we use words like what's the word on the court? Let's just stick with narcissist. People hate that word. Why are you mad about it? Don't be that then. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? And if you're so offended by it, why? Is there any part of that resonates with you? And if it is, don't be that. If it is, don't be that. You know what I'm saying? Manipulators. Man, you don't be mad about the word manipulation. That's not it is if you are A, B, and C. If you're not, then just not you. Then you're okay. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to be the negative thing. Nobody, quote unquote, not everybody wants to be the bad guy. Okay? And some people are just doing what they're taught. Some people are just doing what they know. Hey, now. You all right? All right. Some people are just doing what they know, but that don't mean it's right. And if you're the person that's just doing what you know, and somebody is telling you, hey, this ain't right, guess what you need to do? Take a pause. Look at the situation and maybe relearn something, my G. What we used to be, who we used to be, where we used to be, how we used to think, this ain't that no more. People don't even cook the same. I didn't already say this, but if I see y'all put one more chicken bouillon in anything, but I mean, some people need it. Some people like the elevated flavor of that chicken broth in, I don't know, in everything. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like I plan to make me some chicken noodle soup. I'm gonna put me some chicken bouillon in it. Better than bouillon. That, oh my God, that makes it so good. But I'm not gonna make cheeseburgers and put it in my burger. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that. I mean, somebody else is gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Let me find it in a minute. They're gonna be putting chicken bouillon in cakes. I don't know. I'm being exaggerating. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, it is what it is. Everything is not done. So many things are not what they used to be. And if you're that restrictive on change, if you don't have the concept or the ability to be able to open your heart, your mind, your creativity, your behaviors to change or subject the things that you know to find out one day that everything that you used to know, there ain't nobody doing it like that no more. If that makes you that uncomfortable, progressing in this life while we're here is going to be so hard for you. It's going to be hard. You have to be willing. Now, mind you, don't got to do everything that everybody else is doing. You just have to be open-minded enough to understand that things are not always going to be how they were. That's rough. That's rough. And for somebody who don't do well with change, that's me raising my hand right here. I'm here. I don't do well with it. I know it's a thing. I know it's necessary. But I'd be like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But I know that these things are necessary. And sometimes what's necessary don't feel good. Sometimes breaking habits, breaking changes, breaking chains, breaking cycles, that's never easy. The word breaking, I'm unfixing it. I'm making it unwell. I'm altering it. That don't always go good, G. It don't always go good. I'm telling you, what you gonna do about it? You're gonna either concede or you're gonna fight. And fighting don't always listen. If times is changing, times is changing, and you're not gonna always win, yo. You're gonna be behind. You're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be in the space of I wish I had. Miss Liz, what's going on, baby girl? How you doing? Hey, mama. It's gonna be some changes happening. You know what I'm saying? Like this hairline of mine. You understand what I'm saying? Like as it got thinner and thinner with all of my stress, I was like, is there something I can do to repair the follicle in my hair? And what did I do? I looked up some oil treatments. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you now, the sooner you start, the better. But this hair all right here, it's thinner. And it used to be bald, but now it's not anymore. It's not super slick and thin. I can act this hair is fuzz all up and down here. Come on, hair, grow back. Let it come on in. I'm not mad of it at all. Come on in, please, and thank you. You get what I'm saying? Whatever the part is, thank you very much. Maureen, I appreciate that. You get what I'm saying? Not everybody wants to be sexualized. It's not. If you can't handle that, you got some growing to do, especially at this age in the game. And I can see, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not giving them this much grace, but I gotta make some room for grace because they just figuring out their bodies. We talking about teenagers, folks in their 20s. Everything is sexually orientated because it's new. Because their bodies are experiencing things that they had never experienced before. Things is going down and things is coming up that they had never done. Like, what is this? How is this happening? What's going on? And they trying to figure out all the things. But if you are in your late 40s and your 50s and everything is still sexualized, we got some trauma to address. And don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with having hyper sexual desires if they are not controlling you. Are you being dominated by the idea of that all the time, everything? Or we got to do better. If this is all you got on your deck all day, every day, and you can't bring nothing else to the table, some of that's just overvalued, yo. And don't get me wrong, if you're intimate or into that type of behavior, sexual behavior, you don't have no problems. You know what I'm saying? It's not an issue. But when you are in a position where that is the dominant factor in all of your everything, we got some issues we need to address on the immediate. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if all you talk about is money. If all you talk about is money, it's the problem. When I say all, I don't mean sometimes you reference it and then you got to come back. I don't mean, when I say all, I mean into the extreme. We talking about exaggerant states of everything. If all you think about is monetary, a monetary exchange in some capacity, you about to take some hard L's. Hard L's, because life is so much more than that. Yes, it is. This economy is on 30. We already know that. We already know. You know what I'm saying? That everything surround itself with being able to maintain or sustain, you know what I'm saying, financially and literally financial. You get what I'm saying? And I mean in a literary sense, not in a figurative sense. But you understand what I'm saying? We really have to do better with that in all consumptions in any area. In any area. If you are an artist and you don't know anything about your business, the business of your art, unless you got somebody on deck that can either help you or be the space, be the person that's to go to that spot, you gonna hit some terror. The starving artist syndrome is a thing, yo. If you are an artist, and I don't care in what field you are in, and all you know is your art, you don't know the business of your industry, you don't know any parts of that business of your industry, you find somebody immediately that you can trust, that can either teach you and do it for you, or that will do it for you and you ain't got to worry about nothing. And I tell people all the time, people I work with that have been my clients, hey, I need you to learn this. You don't have to do it, but I need you to learn this so that somebody else is not taking advantage of the fact that you don't know. It's so easy to do it. It's so easy to get lost in the well, I don't know. I don't know. And it's so easy to play victim in that space. It's so easy to say, well, they knew and I didn't, and so they took advantage of. Sir, ma'am, who's responsible for your vision? Who's responsible for your dream? You are. Which means you have to learn all the aspects of what that looks like. And you see what's going on. But this industry has been, the entertainment industry, to say the least, has suffered an onslaught of trauma and just trifleness. But that's been since day one. We're going to do this. And in order for you to be down for this, you got to do that. And if you don't do that, then you don't qualify to be able to do such and such, such and such. Ain't nobody playing these games, sir, ma'am. Let me learn my stuff. Let me learn how to do my contracts. Let me learn about this. Let me learn about that. Morima said, I never bought or used one of them chicken bouillons in my life. I hated seeing them in black folks' homes. Listen, they here. They out here, and I don't got the little cube things, but I definitely got that better than bouillon. And basically, what did they do? They did that concentrate and boiled it down. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's mom and the chicken noodle soup. I can't necessarily see what else I could put it in, but I'm sure if I found something, I can probably, I don't know, maybe like a chicken and noodles or something. I don't know, just to elevate the flavor for that. I get it, but I don't want it in everything. I don't want it in my greens. I got turkey. I got turkey base, and then I got chicken bouillon. I don't know. It's just me. It's just me. I understand completely. It's complete. It's absolutely just me. It's not you. I'll do better. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. All the things and all the stuff and all the people. Shout out to Keenan's mom 93 for joining in on Instagram. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. It is Monday, 4 p.m. Central. What's going on over there? Oh my. I'm almost done. Okay. I ain't finna throw on. I'm gonna be oh Jesus. I'm gonna be okay. For the I got about a half an hour left. Okay. Most said pass sister the oil info. I'm just saying, I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. he threw up. He threw up. Oh, look at me being all in their business. Oh, it's so crazy. So whatever is broadcasting out, how far behind it is, I see what's happening here, Mo. Is broadcasting, and then you got to get to it, and then it's got to get to me that it got to you. That's crazy. Come on, Chips. You know what I'm waiting for? And this is I told y'all that my family is barbecuing. That's our dinner today. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple hot dogs, got some burgers, and some baked beans. It looks like whatever the case may be. But let me tell you, Mom, could you put me an egg on? Mind y'all business. Thank you, girl. Uh huh. I'm gonna put some chips on my burger. I'm looking for it right now. I'm gonna use my barbecue sauce and I'm gonna put on the bun and put my cheese on my cheeseburger. But I'm gonna put my pickles on there and my ketchup and my mustard and all that stuff. Huh? Um. Okay, girl. Somebody come get your auntie. Come get your mama. Come and get. I do. No, I don't got it yet. Yeah, I'm make some salad, potato salad. I got that half potato in there. It's gonna be perfect. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Custom prints and designs by Pam said, "Oh, I just realized I'm on YouTube." Yeah, I'm normally on Facebook. Yes, you are. How about it? How about yes, you are on YouTube now, and we appreciate you. Indeed. Let's do it. I click the link, and now we are on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all like this episode. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. You know what I'm saying? Like we're trying to build up my views over there. You know, oh, that smells so amazing. That is thank to you, don't it, girl? Yes, I know. I don't like the smell of meat anymore either, Mom. That grapefruit I had today though was fire. Whew. That grapefruit I had this mountain was fire. I'm just saying. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Pam, when I get off air today, I don't know if you have time to do a phone meeting, a console. And I know y'all be on my heads about doing this, whatever. But can we get a meeting? Can I get a meeting with you? If not, can I have one tomorrow? Let me look at my calendar real quick while I'm thinking about it. I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget. Tomorrow is Tuesday, right? Excellent. If we can anytime tomorrow, I got my tomorrow is open good and wide. I'm so excited about that. Wednesday, I'm booked. Thursday morning, I have appointments available for massage. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate that. And then who put okay, I'm just gonna go in and move it myself. Oh, people, come on. I gotta move this appointment to 2:30. But we'll see. Okay. Get it all together. Get it all together. Okay. Yeah. So I was yeah, Pam, before I forget, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Just say women in worship. Okay. I'm gonna say to you women in worship, and then you'll remember, and then we can go from there, please and thank you. Yes, indeed. I'm excited. Gotta get my stuff together because I am not together. I will be though. I'm also planning a wellness fair. If you would like to know more details about, oh, look at me stepping out on it and doing right now. If you'd like to know more about it or like to participate in the wellness fair, please feel free to inbox me directly on Facebook. That would be super. You can give me a call at 414-909-2488. That's area code 414-909-2488. Calm Wellness Services is opening and sponsoring not opening, facilitating and sponsoring a wellness fair. And I'd like to share a little bit more about what that looks like and how that's going to flow. I'm definitely looking for people that's interested in participating, people that's interested in sponsoring, people that's interested in all the parts of it. So if you'd like to know more, feel free to give me a call, 414-909-2488, inbox me directly on social media or send an email to calmwellnessservices@gmail. That's calm with a K, wellnessservices@gmail.com. And make sure you put wellness fair in the subject, and then I can know um, what to follow up with regarding. Okay. Okay. Y'all know I'm not big on when the energy is transitioning and the topic is like dying off a little bit. I'm gonna offer some reminders, but we don't go in there and I'm not gonna flood y'all down with too many of the browbeating of the same thing over and over again. I just want to again extend that challenge and tell y'all that life is lifing and doing all the things every day. And sometimes we just need little reminders to who you are, how great you are, how wonderful you are, and how creative you are, how beautiful you are, how smart you are, how ingenuitive you are, what a great mom you are, what a great friend, sister you are, what a great sleeper you are. I don't know. Listen, whatever it is that you do and do good, if you cook well, listen, somebody need to be complimenting you about your food. And sometimes you need a reminder that these are the things that I'm doing and this is the stuff that I'm involved in. And I'm excited about being able to do these things and being involved in these stuff because we're here. You get what I'm saying? We're here for all the things. You get what I'm saying? And we have to, in order to be great, you have to know it. You get what I'm saying? You gotta know it. You gotta be able to walk in it. You need to be able to celebrate it. You need to be able to uplift yourself as well as have others around you do the same thing. And it's not easy waking up saying, we're gonna be great today. Just God is doing this thing in my life, and I'm excited about it. Speaking this positivity, speaking this forwardness, speaking progression, speaking life, literally life over yourself and those that you love. You know what I'm saying? Do that every day. And it's not easy. I know I do it. I struggle every day. I'm telling y'all, I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to myself every day. Go through the same process every day, all day long. What we gonna do? How we gonna manage this? Love, Patrice, are we sure? God, you sure? I'm not. Oh, don't know what to do. It happens. Okay, it happens, but it's not that it's don't start that way. It's all about how we finish. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes it's gonna start a little rough, but keep pushing. Sometimes it ain't gonna go smooth. Keep pushing. Sometimes things gonna feel like everything around you and everyone around you is falling apart and or off. Keep moving. You know what I mean? Because in the end, we're gonna find out all we really need is not none of those people. Not none of those things. And what you need to be successful in the space that you are successful in, it will be available to you at all times. My summer challenge is to invite you to compliment other people all the time, not just the same person over and over again, even though that's good, but compliment other people, compliment your family, your friends. Hey, bro, man, the way you handled that was tight. Whatever the case may be, hey, I really respect how you did such and such. Or you know what I'm saying? Hey man, I see your outfit is killing them today without having to make your partners, your friends, your family feel uncomfortable. Sometimes uncomfortability comes with not being able to accept compliments. Nobody knows how to always accept compliments because we're not used to them anymore. And it's okay to say, Mom, you're so pretty. Mama, I love your eyes. You know what I'm saying? You have the most captivating eyes. When she put them eyes on you, boy, I tell you, and they sparkling and just a shine, and she don't know what to do with it. You don't know what to do about it. You be like, how do you tell her no? No, Jesse. And then she look at you and be like, then I'd be like, okay. Just like that. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, compliment our hair, compliment our wardrobes, compliment our talents, compliment, just simple things. And it doesn't always have to mean that somebody is digging on you. It doesn't mean that somebody is trying to engage you intimately. That's crazy. But I understand it. We got there from a space. You get what I'm saying? We got there from somewhere, but we don't have to live there. Boy, that is a situation. We're gonna talk about it. We are. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Marima said, I'm talking about the hair growth oil you just mentioned. I'll talk to you about that off of the air. Ask Pam. Look, this Pam. Ask this Pam. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We out here. And we out here doing the best that we can with all the things that we are given. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we wonder why we haven't progressed. We wonder why we are not elevating, why we're not moving forward, why we're not doing that. Because we're so focused on where we were that you can't move forward looking backwards. You just cannot do it. It's not gonna be successful. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you are looking over your shoulder and you are going and you are moving forward, it's not gonna go like you think. It's, it's not gonna go like you think. And I advise against it strongly. I strongly advise against it. But life be doing what it do. And sometimes it get a hold of us. And sometimes it's hard to break those shells. And sometimes it's hard to break those holds. And sometimes we just don't know what to do. We don't know how to do it. And that's okay too. But in those moments we say, I don't know how. I don't know what to. I don't know where to start. And as friends and families, it is our responsibility to listen and say, how can I help you? What is it that you need? How can I get you to trust that I'm here to be of assistance to you? How can I get you to believe that I'm on deck? I'll take it. Can you put it in the freezer? That little collection you made the other day was amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I needed that. Indeed. It's good, huh? Come on, girl. Yes, indeed. They don't got them on all of them. You just got to find the ones without. Yes, ma'am. Listen, I'm not gonna keep y'all. Y'all know how it is. I just wanted to remind y'all to challenge one, compliment somebody, multiple people throughout the summer. Keep track. I don't care. Keep track. And when you do, remind me, inbox me. Tell me how it went. I want to know. You understand what I'm saying? Chat with me on Mondays. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget that every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time is the Bartender's Lounge. My cousin's wife, BK's your favorite bartender. You know what I'm saying? Is doing her thing, and I'm just here hanging out, you know what I'm saying? Trying to walk her through the process of learning the game. You know what I mean? It's a good time, good show. The last week's show was so crazy good. It was a hashtag at Juneteenth on Juneteenth or hashtags on Juneteenth at Juneteenth, whatever the case may be. It was funny. If you haven't seen that version of the video, I'm going to post it directly to my personal YouTube channel. Then I'm also going to upload it to our Spotify channel. Did y'all know we have Spotify and the Bartender's Lounge is on Spotify? You can go listen to us over there. Just listen and crack up and enjoy every bit of it. Every bit. And until then, I'm not going to keep y'all. Y'all know how we do. We're going to wrap it up right away. Get y'all up on out of here. Tell y'all how much I love and appreciate y'all all day, every day. And hope to see y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? It's Monday. Y'all know how we get down. Welcome to Monday, baby. It's always a good vibe around these parts. You know what I'm saying? Even when my energy is shifted, even when my heart be in different places and my mind be everywhere. But you know what I'm saying? When I show up for y'all. And I thank y'all for showing up for me too. Every Monday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here, blowradio.com. You know how we get down. Holla. No puedo dejar de sentir una especie de manera de usted.
Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Breathe out.